So there's been a lot of talk recently about a new Epstein client list that's going to drop. And I've seen some contradictory things on that. Like some people say, hey, this stuff had already dropped, so I don't know why everybody's making a big deal out of it because it's been a matter of public record for a while now. Some people say that. Other people say, no, this is something that hasn't been revealed yet. So look, I don't know, right? I don't know. We've done reporting on Jeffrey Epstein when I see stuff that I think is credible. Like, for example, I'm relatively convinced that Jeffrey Epstein was Mossad, which means he's like in the Israeli CIA and he gets dirt on U.S. politicians and top-level U.S. business people and U.S. celebrities, and they use it for blackmail, effectively. I think there's a decent amount of evidence that he indeed was Mossad. Now, having said that, what I find absolutely hilarious is that everybody acknowledges, rightly so, that, like, yeah, Bill Clinton is sketchy as fuck. Epstein had a painting of Bill Clinton in his house where Clinton's, like, wearing a dress. What? They probably got dirt on that guy that's the size of Mount Everest, the pile of evidence they have against Bill Clinton. He is a notorious scumbag. Lord only knows what he was involved with in terms of Jeffrey Epstein, and horrible. Everybody acknowledges that, though. People on the left, Bill Alta, yeah, Bill Clinton, fuck him, of course, terrible guy. But what I find amazing is that oftentimes the people who will talk about Jeffrey Epstein and his client list the most, it's like right-wingers, but then they just pretend like Trump is not also implicated in this stuff. Literally, Donald Trump Jr. the other day, Trump Jr. was like, I can't wait to see Epstein's client list. It's going to be amazing, the names that are on that Epstein client list, man. We need to know. We know some of the names like Bill Clinton who are on it. I want to see the rest of the people who are on that, bro. I want to see that, bro. And people are in the comments like, you fucking idiot. Your dad was like besties with him. So I have this new ad I wanted to show for you. This is from the resistance liberal group Midas Touch. Man, if you're unfamiliar with some of these things, this is a real eye-opening moment here. Watch this.
Charges that Jeffrey Epstein was running a sex trafficking ring in the early 2000s that included underage girls as young as 14 years old.
Donald Trump in 2002 said of Epstein, he's a lot of fun to be with. It's even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side.
He routinely spoke fawningly of Jeffrey. He admired Epstein's lifestyle.
Your daughter, she's beautiful. Can I say this? A piece of it.
She's actually always been very voluptuous.
What does Tiffany have of Marlon's?
She's got Marla's legs. We don't know whether or not she's got this part yet.
You were playing tennis and you came off the court. Quote, look at that piece of I would love some of that. It so happened that Trump was referring to Cohen's then 15-year-old daughter, Samantha.
I had the impression that he was interested in younger women and that, you know, women would age out for him.
Miss Teen Universe? Yeah, that's like giving Jeffrey Dahmer a cooking show.
I'll go backstage before a show, and everyone's getting dressed and ready and everything else. And I'm allowed to go in because I'm the owner of the pageant, and therefore I'm inspecting it. I stayed there with no sweat.
Donald Trump is heard making questionable comments about a young girl.
You're going up the escalator? I'm going to be dating her in 10 years.
A lawsuit against the presumptive GOP nominee alleges he raped a girl when she was 13 years old.
Prince Andrew answering questions for the first time about his friendship with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
I don't know Prince Andrew, but it's a tough story.
Trump has been photographed with Prince Andrew as far back as the year 2000.
Ghislaine Maxwell is accused of helping Epstein sexually abuse underage girls.
I've met her numerous times over the years, especially since I lived in Palm Beach, and I guess they lived in Palm Beach. But I wish her well.
You know about sexual predators and things like that. I mean,
you
sure.
are one.
All right, I was going to say that, but it's true.
Damn. So, yeah, I mean, the takeaway here is simple. With the same veracity that people bring up Bill Clinton in the same breath as Jeffrey Epstein, they should be doing the same thing with Trump. I don't know why. There's something about him that just makes the right shut their brain off. Total cult-like, just follow their daddy. We already have tremendous dirt on this man with Epstein. It ain't gonna work to be like, actually, I didn't even know him that well, actually, and me and him had a falling out. He was a very terrible guy, very evil things he did. Bro, there's video, there's pictures. Even the things you said are beyond sketchy and creepy. So, Anyway, this is your leading candidate for 2024. Beating Biden in all the polls, crushing the Republicans in the primary, also has 91 criminal charges, was just found liable for fraud, was kicked off the ballot in some places, but that's going to have to go to the Supreme Court. This is your leading candidate. I would love it if we could have a leading candidate who wasn't really close with Jeffrey Epstein. That'd be great. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.